back here with Kenny Allen, man. I'm so happy to have you here. I know you're only in the United States for a short amount of time before you go back. I guess we could say home in Ethiopia.
Well, home is where your stuff is. So I got stuff here and I got stuff there. So, I'm just doing a lot of things over there in terms of bridging the culture between African Americans and Ethiopians.
Okay.
So a project I'm working on is a cultural arts center, which my marquee thing I'd like to do is I'd like to do an annual Spike Lee Film Festival in Ethiopia. But other than that, I'd like to give a place where kids and even grown-ups can go learn about the arts, photography, painting, ceramics, basket weaving, as they always used to tease that in college.
Right.
That was the easiest. But brothers and sisters need to learn how to weave baskets. It's part of the culture.
Right.
So that's my. So I plan to be more or less back and forth between here and there.
Well, cool. You got to keep us posted on the Cultural Center, man. We got to find out what's going on with it.
Of course.
And hopefully, maybe we can even be there for the grand opening. That would be excellent.
It's going to be called the Bell Arts and Culture Center. Bell is my grandmother's name, so to want to put a little, build some things for myself over there while I'm there doing the works.
Cool. Well, we'll talk a little bit about how you and I came to meet. My wife and you knew each other a while back.
A long time ago. I even want to say, we went to high school together. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, we went to high school together. So, it's a small world, and when you have a positive energy, you attract positive people. So, I like to say that maybe you were positive and I was positive too, and we came together. So,
and then not only that, a guy that I went to college with, in turn, after we met, he told you, you need to be on that show.
Yeah, definitely. And that was the stamp.
Stamp of approval.
Definitely had to go down.
Good job, Wayusi, hooking us up. So while you're here in the States, I know you're doing a lot of gigs. You've been all over the place. How does it feel to be back in the States for a little bit?
Well, I mean, first of all, I really I want to give a big shout out, first of all, to all the musicians that I've played with in Ethiopia. But it's nice to bring this music that I've learned and share it with my brothers, who have brothers in music who I've played with in DC area. So it's very warm, it's a very warm welcome, and a lot of people would think it's long overdue. But I just really had some things that I wanted to learn while I was in that environment and really take advantage of a unique opportunity to dive into another culture. So
cool. Well, when we come back, I want to talk about how you got started in the music industry, period. Okay. What's the next song you're going to do for us?
The next song is called Life Lights. It's about a girl from a small village who gets discovered by a modeling agent from Europe, and she gets whisked away, and she originally goes to feed her family, but she gets caught up in the lifestyle. So this is sort of a story about a young girl. So it's called
Life
Lights.
Here it is, right here on Hip Hop Connection.
Lights, camera actions, camera flashings, modeling fashions. She had it all, but would it be lasting? She laid in a bed of rose with hardly relaxing. Lights, camera actions, camera flashings, modeling fashions. She had it all, but would it be lasting? She laid in a bed of rose. At the age of 17, she left her mother's home with model hopes and dreams and winding roads to come. Since the days that she was young, she always wanted to be in the magazine. In her life there was a revolving door full of thieves who broke her one by one. There were ways to get back to where she came from, but she couldn't see. No, she couldn't see through the Lights, camera actions, camera flashings, modeling fashions. She had it all, but would it be lasting? She laid in a bed of rose, but hardly relaxing. Lights, camera actions, camera flashings, modeling fashions. She had it all, but would it be lasting? She laid in a bed of rose. As time was passing by, her glow began to fade. Sadness in her eyes, an angel gone astray. She had run away. She felt her heart and soul was losing gravity, gravity, gravity. So gone was the innocence in her eyes that she thought wouldn't take the world by surprise. There were ways to get back to where she came from, but you couldn't see. No, she couldn't see through the lights, camera actions, camera flashings, modeling fashions. She had it all, but would it be lasting? She laid in a bed of rose, but hardly relaxing. Lights, camera actions, camera flashings, modeling fashions. She had it all, but would it be lasting? She laid in a bed of rose. Funky Tuck on the bass. I said she was on a chase, captured a dream, caught up in the fantasies of fashion industry. It's mixed up with so many lies and the thieves and tricks up their sleeves. How could this be? Within her heart, she really wanted to flee back to her country with mom and daddy, but she was in two minds. She really loved to pose in her clothes in front of video live. She really loved to pose. The path for her was not meant to be an easy one. Caught a conch, a road that's made of stone. She had all that she needed to turn her life around, but she got caught in the world too fast to slow down. Lights, camera actions, camera flashings, modeling fashions. She had it all, but would it be lasting? She laid in a bed, laid in a bed of rose, yeah. Laid in a bed of rose, yeah. Lights, camera actions, camera flashings, modeling fashions. She had it all, but would it be lasting? She laid in a bed of rose, but hardly relaxing. Lights, camera actions, camera flashings, modeling fashions. She had it all, but would it be lasting? She laid in a bed of rose, yeah. Hardly relaxing.
Back here, Kenny Allen. How did you get started with the music? I know you do the acoustic guitar, you sing. You know, how did all that get started?
Well, both of my parents are musicians. My mom was a music teacher in the school system for like 25 years. My dad's a jazz drummer, so you know, music was like second nature. Even I think I didn't even think about maybe I'll be a musician one day.